The visible Chinese effort to fast-track new carriers, fighter jets, destroyers and armored artillery vehicles shows no sign of slowing down. Now, a lesser-known but equally impactful commensurate initiative can be seen in China's apparent attempt to match or exceed the US explosion in the production and development of surface, air and undersea drones. China also appears to be accelerating the development of land and undersea robots to conduct forward surveillance, deliver supplies, search for targets, and even launch attacks. A Chinese newspaper report says the People's Liberation Army Pathbreaker robot is a small, 1 to 2 ton unmanned vehicle able to hit speeds of 30 kilometers. It is a tracked vehicle, meaning it is configured for rugged terrain and off-road missions and intended for what the Chinese paper calls armed reconnaissance, fire, assault, patrol, search, and destroy operations, as well as strike guidance in complicated terrain of high mobility. The technical description of the robot indicates it can be teleoperated or programmed to automatically follow combat personnel and independently avoid obstacles. This seems quite interesting, given that the US Army has been teleoperating or remotely controlling robots for more than 15 years, as well as operating with what's called leader-follower algorithms, wherein an unmanned system mirrors or follows a manned vehicle leading the way. The US Army refined this technology, along with obstacle avoidance, nearly 2 decades ago, and is now operating robots with extremely advanced levels of autonomous navigation. While it is certainly possible that Chinese robots are more capable in terms of autonomy than what may have appeared in the newspaper report, however, advanced degrees of autonomy or man-machine networking were not mentioned as potential mission options presented by the robots. This leads to the question as to whether China can in fact truly compete with current US Army unmanned systems technology. At 1.2 tons, the new Chinese Pathbreaker robot may or may not be similar in size or form factor to the US Army's emerging Light Robotic Combat Vehicle, a now-in-development program to introduce a new fleet of highly capable unmanned systems able to independently operate forward, network with air drones and manned vehicles, and, for instance, test an enemy perimeter, move to contact or conduct an actual breach. The robots are closely aligned with the networking capacity and measure of computer-enabled autonomy, according to US Army developers.
Before the launch, make sure there's no faults or anything, and
oh, you good.